but they play hard. I mean, it's Iowa State. Their defense is, like I said, they have an identity. They're gonna play their scheme. They're gonna know what they want to do, and we know what they want to do as well. It just comes down to execution.
Being from California, what does this game mean to you? Obviously, you've played in it.
Yeah, no, I mean, from California, but consider myself an Iowan at this point. It's my 5th year in the state. It's a big game. The whole state tunes in. It's a lot of fun. So I just can't wait to get out there.
They have an elite pass rusher, number 9, Will McDonald. Is he a player that you have to be cognizant of when you're in the pre-snap?
I don't think so. I mean, he's obviously a great player, and saying no does not. It's no sign of disrespect to him as a player. He's very talented, very good player. But I have bigger fish to fry, pre-snap than to worry about where a defensive end is. I have a lot of trust for those guys up front that they'll handle them because that's their job.
Spencer, this game's going to come down to turnovers, especially the last 4 or 5 years, and who wins that battle. How important is being smart, being safe, and winning that turnover battle on Saturday?
Yeah, I think a stat since Brian has been the offensive coordinator, if we play without a turnover, we win the football game 100% of the time. That's every game, so it's always big.
The injuries of wide receiver, how difficult has that been for you?
It's obviously a challenge. But I'm really proud of the guys that have stepped up and that are going out there. They're playing well. They're locked into the right things, improving every day, every week. Because that's what football's a game of injuries. Unfortunately, there's going to be injuries moving forward. I'm sure, unfortunately, there's going to be, one Saturday or maybe more. That's just the way football is. So, next man up.
Do you feel like with the injuries, people are one game in, but they're going to take away Laporta? It seemed like you guys had more. How can you get him more involved, I guess?
Yeah, it's a good question. Teams are going to play what they want to play. If they want to try and take Sam away, means we're going to have one-on-ones across the board everywhere else, or at least 3 one-on-ones, 5 eligibles.
Right.
So. The easiest way to prevent teams from doubling a guy is to make them pay for doing it with other guys.
As you enter a new week, how do you flush last weekend? Is the offense? What's the mood of the offense right now?
I think we're all fired up to play again. It's obviously just the starting points. Week 1. I don't know if anyone on the team on offense is satisfied. I don't think anyone is with the performance we put out on Saturday. So we're just excited to get back out there. And really, the way we play the way we want to on Saturdays by having a great Tuesday, Wednesday practice. Those are our big work days. Monday and Friday are good for introduction and then cleaning stuff up. But our big work days are Tuesday, Wednesday. So we're focused. I think we had a good practice this morning. Got to have a great practice tomorrow. And after that, if both those things happen, then we can play confident. We can earn the confidence to play our best Saturday.
You mentioned you seem like you guys are eager to get back out there. When things go the way they did on Saturday, is it chomping the bit to get back out there and prove yourselves to everybody that this is a better offense than maybe on Saturday?
Well, we all play football for the games. It's the most fun part. Especially when an outcome doesn't necessarily go the way you want. The only way to get that taste out of your mouth is to have a great outing the next time.
When did you rewatch the video? Did you come right in Sunday morning, or did you give it 24 hours? Did you do it Monday morning?
No, yeah, Saturday, Sunday. We're watching it. Yep.
Saturday.
Oh yeah.
11
a.m. kick. I got plenty of time.
Okay.
So what was going through your head as you were rewatching that?
I don't know. I'm not going to get into all that. I'm moving on to next week. Last game's in the past. It's behind us. I'm just focused on my prep for Iowa State.
When they have 3 deep safeties, and then generally they play a 3-3-5, but a lot of times it can look like a 4-2-5, or they can adapt it and that sort of thing. What are the challenges when they play largely that 3 deep, and how does that kind of impact you?
Yeah, so cover 2, cover 4, right, where it's split safety coverage, middle of the field typically open. With a 3-3-5, the middle of the field is not open. They have an extra guy in there. In their post safety stuff, they have they're dropping 8, so windows are tighter. There is an extra defender that normally isn't there with a 4-3 team or a 4-man rush team. So that's just training your brain different than what you're used to. And if you had base cover 2 against Iowa or against any 4-3, a player that's compromised is the Mike, because he has to take 3 vertical, but he's also the guy in the middle of the field. So if you can high-low him and different stuff. If you're playing Iowa State, the Mike's not in conflict like that, because you have that star player, that middle safety who has 3 vertical. So now you can't high-low the Mike. There's just stuff like that that you got to attack them different. You have to attack them with great knowledge of how their defense plays. And the person that knows it the best is Brian, and that's great. He's a great teacher with all this stuff. Specifically for our room, just making sure that I know exactly where they're vulnerable in their different coverages.
Brody Brecht is on the depth chart. He got 1 snap. I think how close is he to being able to be like in a more regular role? Would you say? I know you're not the coach, but from what you've seen,
I think Brody's looking good. I don't know where he's at on the depth chart. Didn't see that one, but yeah, I mean he's taking reps. He's looking good. I think the thing with him is just getting him conditioned to the point where he can play regularly, just because he missed significant time.
Spencer, what does it mean to have the support of your coaching staff and your teammates after Saturday?
Yeah, it's great. I don't know any other way to operate. We're myself, coaches, offense. We're just looking forward to playing on Saturday and improving throughout the week and earning the right to play confident.
Have you seen a